Hi! Hello friends of YouTube! This video is late. I'm very sorry. I got my wisdom teeth removed last week, all four at once, and it really hurt. I accidentally took too many pills and wasn't feeling too good. But anyways, this week I wanted to talk about my high school experience. So I went to an all-boys Catholic school in Manhattan, in New York City, and it was quite the experience, let me tell you. So I thought, what better way to introduce you to my high school experience than reading the BuzzFeed 24 signs you went to an all-boys school. I hope you enjoy this. Here we go. Number 1. You've heard just about every dick joke known to man. Yes, that is true. I wish I hadn't. I didn't contribute, but undoubtedly true. Number 2. You commonly refer to all of your friends by some variation of their last name. Okay, so this is true for, once again, everyone but me. I had a lot of people in my high school call me by my last name, but I almost never called anyone by their last name because, I don't know, I just thought it was weird. Number 3. You remember how the mere sight of a girl sent the student body into a frenzy. This is hilariously accurate. People would go nuts, like, you know that whispering in a movie when there's a big secret and the whole student body is finding out about it? That is exactly what it was like. Number 4. No one cared about what car you drove. You didn't have to impress anyone. My school was in the middle of New York City, so this isn't really true for anyone except for like probably the 1 to 2 people that drove to school and paid $1 billion for parking. Number 5. You know how to appreciate art. Okay, so this is a poem. This is a poem about how as long as there are bathroom stalls, dicks will be drawn on the walls of them. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna say? There are dick drawings all over all boys schools. Number 6. You pride yourself in your cleverness. It says give all, regret nothing, but someone wrote give anal. Ha 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 ha. What are you gonna say? Like, this immaturity, it seems like it's a movie, but it's definitely real. Number 7. You probably never had this class, and it's a picture of health class or sex ed. We actually did have a semester-long health class sophomore year, and it was kind of torturous. Number 8. And you never really matured after 6th grade or knew anything about female anatomy for that matter. And it's a picture of guys laughing at a vagina in a textbook. I mean, I've always said that vaginas scare me a little, but I think that's for reasons that are different than the fact that I went to an all-boys school. Number 9. It may be childish and you feel bad now, but you know it's your duty to ridicule teachers' names mercilessly. I don't remember any particularly funny or interesting ridicule of teachers' names. I mean, it was a big pastime to imitate teachers, but like their names, not really. Number 10. When your farts traveled across the room, you owned up to it with pride. Ew, no. I never owned up to my farts. Like, I don't fart ever. So, there's that. Gotcha. Number 11. And you burped like no one could hear you. Okay, once again, ew. Like, I burped maybe a few times, but I never owned up to it. Number 12. Getting dressed in the morning was effortless. Okay, this is so true. Like, I cannot stress how true this is. I miss it so much. I just threw that on and left the house. Number 13. Which is good since you were pretty delirious in the morning anyway. This is so true. I had a 45-minute commute to my high school, to and back, so I had to wake up extra early to get on that subway. By the time I got to school, I was either extremely tired from rushing to do homework or groggy from the nap I just woke up from. Number 14. And when it came to the dress code, you knew every loophole in the student handbook. This is pretty true. I mean, I felt like kind of a badass when I used to wear white socks instead of black socks. Alert the police! Patrick Bylis is a BAMF! Boom diggity! Number 15. It's not a big deal or anything, but you're kind of the authority on tying ties. Okay, this is true for most kids, but I still cannot tie a tie. One day I was coming into school, and I didn't have my tie on because I was waiting for my best friend Teddy to tie it for me in school. The dean was literally standing outside of school, saw me without a tie on, and gave me detention. I kid you not, I got detention before I even stepped foot in the building. Number 16. You got annoyed when the cool public school kids always asked, how do you meet girls? I was really scared of the public school kids. When I was in 7th grade, I had a cool public school 8th grade girlfriend, and I was just, you know, fly as ever. We would get out earlier than the public school, so I would go and I would wait for her outside the public school, and kids would give me the finger, and kids would shove me. Number 17. I don't know why this is number 16. But you said yes to any Sweet 16 invite because, well, girls. This is so true. Like, stupid guys are so annoying. I just love Sweet 16s. I'm so torn up about the fact that I'm kind of too old for them nowadays. But I have gone to at least 30 to 40. They are so much fun. I just love dancing. I love the candles. You get good Instagram photos. Like, there is nothing bad about Sweet 16. Like, I wish I could have had one. My mom told me that I couldn't because I was a boy, and I was really upset. Number 18. Where you dance like this because you're awesome and you know it. Okay, so I hope you can see this beautiful man dancing like that. Oh my god, I'm peeing. I am probably the worst dancer that has ever roamed planet Earth, but I still just get up there and I work it. I'm so good at embarrassing myself. Number 19. The dances with your sister schools were awkward as hell, but you still went because girls. I think I went to like one of my high school dances and it was really awkward, but I had a good time. Number 20. You understand that high school sports aren't simply important but a matter of life or death. So I loved when my school's sports could bring people together and we could all cheer and that was fun. But I hated when school sports became the center of attention for a billion years, or sports became like this status symbol thing. Without girls, sports is used to like propel yourself on the alpha male scale, and I was not a fan of that at all. Number 21. In fact, your entire social calendar basically revolved around them. Okay, so even though sports was a big deal in my school, I don't think this is true. I mean, it's definitely not true for me. Number 22. And you still have a cold place in your heart for your rival schools. Because I went to Jesuit High School, all of the New York area Jesuit High Schools were kind of similar in some way or another. I feel like that made us want to brawl it out. Like, academically prestigious, plus sports are good to school, you know? So, definitely still hating on my rival schools to this day. Number 23. You have a soft spot for every movie that depicts life in an all-boys school, even if none of them were remotely similar to your own experience. This is so true. I love movies that have all-boys schools in them, especially like when there's a character that's like struggling with sexuality, because I'm just like, that is me! Like, I was at all-boys school, struggling with sexuality. Boom! Like, my life. And the last one. But most importantly, you have absolutely zero problem telling another man how much you love them, because there's nothing wrong with that. I would completely agree with that sentiment. I mean, I feel comfortable telling anyone that I love them. I mean, the amount of times that I've heard, like, I love you man, no homo, makes me want to barf. But at least the sentiment behind the love you part is good. So, bam, there's my high school experience in a video. Kind of, I guess. Disclaimer, no matter how much I disliked it at the time, my high school experience has allowed me to grow into the man I am today, so I'm very thankful for that. I feel like it was the right place for me. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media links. I hope you do that. Alright, I'm out.